All right, guys, this is a Sig P365 that was brought in that is going to need a little bit of love. As you guys can see here, this thing has not been cleaned in a long time. Barrel's disgusting. Everything needs to be cleaned. So we're going to get right to it. So first thing I usually start off with is grabbing a couple of these. Let's grab this brush. I'm gonna put a little of this CLP on here. And it's gonna give me an opportunity to start breaking down some of this carbon. Yes, I should be wearing gloves, I'm not, but you guys get the idea. So you just wanna get this started. We'll get a little bit in there. Also inside of your and get in there and get some of that carbon out. And same here, and just go through. Let's put a little bit on here. Break down some of that carbon. I usually drop a couple of drops in the barrel just so it can get in there and start breaking down some of that carbon. And then that's just going to give us a starting point. The next thing I would normally do is grab a bore brush and just kind of bring it through and try to get some of this carbon out. So let's just do that. Now, most of these tools, guys, you'll probably already have in your kit. But if you don't, depending on the kit that you got with your gun, you should be pretty much good to go. So I'm just going to put this on here real quick. I'm not going to put the full size one on. I just want to get in there and yeah, that's good. And then we're going to get some of these little pads, and we're just going to push these through. Hopefully we'll get this barrel somewhat clean. I don't expect it to be spotless like a new weapon or anything like that, but I just want to get it clean enough that, you know, it's going to be presentable, safe to fire, things like that. So you could take one of your tools and connect to this. Say, for instance, this, like so. And it doesn't have to be on there perfect. This has a lot of flexibility to it. So all we want to do is push this through. And you guys see all of that came off just the first time through. So, you know, I would pull that one out. Now, you can run these a second time if you want to, if you're trying to, you know, save a little bit. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll just grab this one and pull it through again, just see how much more of that carbon I can get out. And I just start to kind of spin it just a little bit before it goes too far in, and then I'll push it all the way through and try and drag most of that carbon out. As you guys see there, we're getting more out. And then we're going to pop this out again. We're going to grab a fresh one. We're going to do basically the same thing. Let's put that on there. I'm going to run this one through also. And you see it's getting cleaner, okay? There we go. Much cleaner. There we go. So I think that's pretty good for what we got here. Now, of course, you can take some of these and you could use them as a wipe down. Sometimes I'll grab one and I'll just start wiping some of that CLP off. Or you can grab a towel like this here and get a lot of that carbon off. And you guys see, look at how clean that barrel looks now. All right. And you also want to get in here in your feeding ramp. Make sure that's clean. There's no carbon in there. Also on this little bolt right there. Yep, it looks really good. Okay, so now next thing we're going to do is also wipe down this pin.
I knew something was going to happen. Everything. He changes. Ever since Rachel left, Jay changes everything.
All right, that's clean. Wipe down the outside.
Jay may handle the business side of things good, but Rachel running the store.
All right, let's get in here with these. I'm just going to get in there and just kind of use this to grab some of that carbon out. Guys, see how that's coming out? Really nice. That's our objective, get this clean. All right, now let's take a look at this one. Let's grab one more.
I don't even know if she runs the business. Jay's the one who does everything. Anything that Rachel does, Jay doesn't necessarily.
Now make sure not to leave any CLP down in your mag well. So make sure to clean that out. All right, so we got everything. So now we're going to spray this down with a little bit of silicone. All right, there we go, guys. Very clean, lubed up. It's a little on the wet side, but some of these guns are really nice if you let them run them wet. This is silicone, so it's going to dry, and it's going to protect and lubricate this gun at the same time. All right, so let's put it back together. We're going to drop in our barrel like so. Drop this in. Like that. There we go. And then all you have to do is reassemble. You're going to place this on the tracks, pull it back, place this back up. All right, guys, there we go. Ready to rock. Beautiful, clean,